afternoon, everyone. I am Audrey Kadayday.
Okay, mate. The first question, mate. Honestly, are you living in the good life?
For me, living a good life means living a life that sets you free, a life that satisfies and fulfills you, that adds happiness, joy, and a sense of purpose to your life.
Okay.
Mate.
Mate, the answer could be yes or no, mate.
Yes, because I'm having a home of one or having a job or a way to make a contribution and having opportunities for learning, growth, and development that challenges and stretch us.
Okay, mate.
Mate,
The last question, mate, is what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
my plans to good life is let go of the past and don't take things to personality and appreciate what you have. Stop worrying about the future. Okay, thank you, mate.
Okay, mate. Thank you, mate. Next.
Pwede na ako out, mate.
Okay, mate. Go, mate. Next, we have John Mark Tavalies.
Yun na, mate.
John Mark Tavalies na ka? Okay, mate.
Yep. Yes, mate.
Introduce yourself, mate.
I am John Mark Tito Valles. I am John Mark Tito Valles.
Okay, mate.
I am John Mark Tito Valles.
Mate, pwede ka makapalayo sa imong kuyog, mate, kay para dili mag-echo, mate.
Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Okay, mate.
Okay, mate. The first question, mate, is honestly, sa tinud-anay, are you living in a good life?
Yes.
If yes,
Yes,
then why? Or why?
I am living a good life because I have family and friends. They make me laugh a lot and give me love and joy in order to live a good life.
Okay, mate. For the last question, mate, what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
My plans to live a good life is to achieve my goal and make my parents proud and make them happy. Maraming thank you.
Okay, mate. Sige, thank you, mate. Ayaw sa mag-live, mate, ha? If not necessary nga mo live jud mo. So, for the next nga mo answer, kindly
Yes, mate.
turn on your camera. Okay, mate, ha? Okay. Next, Mark Ferrater. Mate. Next ka, mate.
Sige, mate. Good afternoon. My name is Mark R. Ferreter.
Okay, mate. The first question is, honestly, are you living in a good life?
My answer is yes.
If yes, then why?
Yes, because I am enjoying my life right now, and although there are lots of problems, but I still find a way to enjoy my life and be more positive. And also, I have my family and friends, and especially all who support me.
Okay, mate. For the last question, what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
My plans in order to live a good life is first is to achieve my goals, to make my parents proud, and to second is to meet more friends so that whenever he or I have a problem, I have someone to talk to.
Okay, mate. Thank you, mate. So, ay sa mag-live, mate, ha? Next, we have Torre Franca. Isa to ni chat gani nga apit na mahurot ng data.
Mate,
Ako yung si Torre Franca, mate.
Yes, mate. John Lawrence Torre Franca, please introduce yourself.
I am just
Franca, and I am 18 from the Western Road, Bewan City.
Okay, mate. For the first question, mate, imahang signal putol-putol. So for the first question, honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes,
If yes, why?
I am already contented for having I have today because I found that I already live a good life because I already know the purpose why I live. My life where I make the most of everything in any kind of situation, be it good or bad. Where in the toughest of times I stay calm and collected. And that I am who I am. I am already satisfied for what I have. My good life journey through with my family, friends and loved ones shows that happiness can be shown by spreading love. I don't regret the decision I made and I don't think about what it have been. Life is down and be able to love is a better part of having a good life. I believe it's something that everyone wants to have or achieve without really realizing that they might already have one.
Mate Torre Franca, kindly chat your answer niya sa kuha ha after this meeting. Kay putol-putol, medyo putol-putol jud imong tingog. Next, miss, for the last question, mate. What are your plans or what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
My plans in order to live is let go of your past, live your present to the fullest, and stop worrying about your future. Be who you are today and choose kindness over hatred. Don't think don't take things too personally. Appreciate what you have. Stop worrying about the future. Realize that you are enough. Mura.
Okay, mate. Thank you sa imong answer, mate. Okay, mate. Thank you sa imong answer, mate. So, next, Mary Joy Abordo.
Mate,
Okay, mate.
good afternoon. My name is Mary Joy Estrabella Abordo.
Mate, kindly open your camera, mate. Okay, mate. The first question is, honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes.
If yes, then why?
Because since I was born, my parents are there for me to help my needs. And also, when there is the technology, when we're in technology, we're in science and technology because it helps me to make my works easier for my school works, and I can travel for a short time from home to school when with the help of technologies.
Okay, mate. For the last question, what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
My plans in order to live in a good life is simple, which is to study hard to become a professional someday. That's all I mean.
Okay, thank you, mate. Abordo. So, sa kanina, Grace og hand, kindly i-lower na kay para mo pop up ang gasulti sa babaw. Pacifico Barcasi, are you done? Mate?
Yeah, mate.
John Mark Tobalies, kindly lower your hand. Also, John Lawrence Torrefranca. John Mark Tobalies. Vincent Paro and Regine Malonis, please lower your hands sa kadali. Ang kanang akong tawagon, marasay mo raise sa hands para mo pop up ilahang face sa screen. Okay, okay, Pacifica Barcasi. Go.
Hey, my name is Barkasi Pacifico Z.
Okay, mate. For the first question, honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes.
If yes, then why?
Yes, because good life is being at peace, choosing happiness, but most of all, my never-ending gracious blessings from above. Even in my worst times, my faith has sustained me, giving me hope and take worry, anxiety from me. Where's the mate?
For the last question, mate, what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
The plans in order to live a good life is to focus on my studies and make my parents proud and to have a stable job and stable life. I want to move my parents from poverty, not just my parents but all my families. You know, mate?
Mate, thank you, mate. Next, Takolod. Mate, Takolod, mate.
Yes, mate.
Go, mate.
Kanang. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Krill D. Tacolod. I am 19 and I live in Poblacion, Santa Catalina.
Okay, mate, for the first question, mate. Honestly, are you living a good life?
Currently, wait, I am living in a good life wherein I am contented with what I have and what I can give to others also for, and not only giving to others, but I found the thing that makes me unsatisfied for years, like finding love. I was seeking attention at my classmates or other persons, but then I realized that in living a good life, we should first love ourselves as a person in order to find and in order to live a good life.
Okay, mate. Giansira na ni mo tanan, mate. Wala number mo, ha? Okay, mate. Thank you, mate. Nakabuang ako ang laptop. Okay. Ayan Raymond to. Next, please. Introduce yourself, mate.
I'm Henry Manto and I'm living in Kawitan, Santa Catalina, Purok 5.
Okay, mate. For the first question, mate. Honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes.
If yes, then why?
I'm living in a good life because I'm enjoying my young day, my schooling, bonding with my friends and with my family, and step aside my problems. Sometimes it's okay to have a big problem, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay, mate. For the last question, what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
My plans was to get to achieve my dreams and make my mom and my father proud, and wants to be successful or a mate.
Okay, mate. To become successful in order to live in a good life. Thank you, mate. Next, we have mate Olak, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Emolak. I'm 20 years old from Malabugas, Nuevan City.
Okay, mate. For the first question, mate. Honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes, because living a good life gives me a strength to go to school and everything that I do to make me happy. And having a good life makes me feel better and happier because it has what I need and what I want, just like food, shelter, have a good health, and especially to my family, that we live peacefully. That's why I am living in a good life.
Okay, mate. For the last question, mate. What are your plan in order to live in a good life?
My plan in order to live a good life is to make good habits like treating other good and helping other and study hard to have a better future and help my parents and must get regular exercise every day to have a healthy body. Do something meaningful each day and achieve my goals. Alright, mate.
Okay, mate. Thank you, mate. Next, Noval. Jessa.
May,
Okay, mate. Introduce yourself, mate.
my name is Ethan Naval from Malabugas.
Ano saan karang sa muna akong, mate?
I'm sorry?
May nakaharang sa mong naong.
Ay, sorry, mate. Sorry.
Okay, mate. First question, mate. Honestly, are you living in a good life?
No, mate, because I'm suffering a lot of problems, especially family problem.
Okay, no. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan? So that ang kana imuhang no, mausob og yes.
Let go the past and realize that you are enough and choose to be kindness.
Choose to be kindness. Okay, very good. Thank you, mate. Roslyn Toting. Next. May Toting, are you there?
Yes, mate.
Okay, Richmond Makay, ikaw next. Prepare. Toting.
Bro, ikaw na.
Wait lang, Mar. Kasama kayo, Mar.
Okay, so while waiting kay Toting, proceed sa kay Makay. Mate Makay. Okay, Richmond Makay, please. Buga, mate.
My name is Richmond Makay. I'm living in Malabugas.
Okay, mate. For the first question, mate. Honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes, because life is good. I am not rich, not super successful. I don't have a fancy car or a mansion. Trust me, I have a share of my problems, but that's not stop from me being thankful for being wonderful thing I already have. Naramit.
For the last question, what are your plans in order to live in a good life?
Always think positive, never entertain negative things and negative people. Do what makes me happy as long as I'm not sleeping someone else's shoes. Naramit.
Okay, mate. Thank you, mate.
Okay, mate.
For the next nga mo answer, kindly turn on your camera so that nga naikuan nga kamo gayaw-yaw. Ken Torrefranca and Bryce Torres, kindly lower your hand kay para mo pop up sa babaw ang ako ang pangutanon. Roslyn Toting.
Good day, everyone. I am Roslyn Dagoy Truting. I live in Malabugas, Barang City.
Okay, mate. For the first question, mate. Honestly, are you living in a good life?
Naturally, yes.
If yes, why?
I do live a decent life because God endowed me with the capability and ability to love people without conditions. Every morning when I wake up, I give thanks for another chance to live well and feel fortunate that I am healthy. I am thankful for my parents' support. Maintaining optimism only requires looking for the positive aspects of negative situations.
And it initially stems from feeling loved and proud of your life's achievements, as well as from being appreciated while important, excuse me. The most important component of living a fulfilling life is happiness. It is the feeling that our journey and ambitions have been fulfilled. That's all.
Okay, mate, for the last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
To live a decent life, I intend to eat healthy foods, delete the past, give up worrying, recognize my inherent worth.
Okay, thank you, mate. We have next Makay. Mate Makay.
Mate, update na malubat, mate.
Okay, mate, ikaw next, mate. Kindly turn on your camera, mate.
Kumana naman ko, mate.
Ako man na, ka?
Makay?
Oo. Vincent Baro, are you done?
Mate, yeah, mate. Ako, mate.
Okay, Vincent Baro, please turn on your camera. Vincent Baro, please introduce yourself.
My name is Vincent Barrow. I live in Poblacion, Taiwan City.
Okay, mate, for the first question, are you living in a good life?
Yes,
If yes, why?
because I'm happy of what I am and my parents love me and God is always on my side. And He can help you to your problems as soon as it is good for you.
Mate, ipakita mo na akong mate. Okay. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
To achieve a good life is putting God at the center of your life and work hard for your dreams. You know, mate?
Okay, mate. Thank you, mate. Next, we have Ivan Ray Balasi. Mate Balasi.
Yes, mate.
Okay, mate. Mate, kindly. Okay, mate. Mate, introduce yourself, mate.
Good day, everyone. I'm Ivan Ray Mandrel Balasi, 19.
Okay. For the first question, are you living in a good life?
Yes.
If yes, then why?
Yes, because as a person, I know my limits or weaknesses and strengths. I also know what are the things I desire most, and I also know the things that I needed most. But I focus more on the things that I needed most rather than the things I desire. I know that life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. For me, it doesn't matter if I'm having a good life or not, and how slow or fast I go in life. As long as I don't stop pursuing my dreams in life, I can surely say that I'm having a good life.
Okay, mate, for the last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, what are your plans?
My plans is simply having an eudaimonia or good spirit is something I need to build or develop within myself so that I'll be able to overcome my desires and focus more on the things I need the most. Because I know that I am the one who is controlling my life and I am the player of my own game in life. So for me to have a good play or life, I just need to know my strengths and weaknesses as a person. Or shall I say, I just need to know myself better for me to be able to adjust the ever-changing states in my life. And for me to continually achieve the things I want in life. So that's my plan for me to have a good life.
Thank you, mate. Pang Mr.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Next, mate press. Picky.
Oh yeah.
Mate, ga-record ko, mate. Mauye ko niya ka. Okay, mate. For the first question, are you living in a good life?
Yes, I am living in a good life now.
Mate, pwede ka makapalayo sa imahang kuyo da, mate, nga ga-appeal pag meeting kay ikaw kay ka, mate. Okay. Nakadako kay mong naon sa akong video. Okay. If yes, why?
Because God is good all the time, and He gave me everything. He gave me a mother, a really good mother, and a very supportive mother. Even though my mother and father is separated now, not in good terms, but my mother didn't stop to support us. So that is a very big blessings that comes to my life, and yes, morato.
Okay. Okay, for the last question, mate. In order to have a good life, what is your plan?
My plan is I will continue what makes me happy right now, and continue to serving God so that He will never abandon me, He will never leave me, nor forsake me, and that's all. Thank you.
Okay, mate. Di sa ko mo padayon ha kay apit malubat. Madang, pwede ko makawalam sa charger ni isa? Same raman, me.
Mate, tapay balik sa mate.
Tayo sa mate, kaya nalubat akong piso, mate. Start na, mate.
Good day, everyone. My name is Jamaica Galdon.
Mate, pwede ka makapalayo sa imang tapada, mate. Kaya ikaw, mate.
Same.
Okay. For the first question, are you living in a good life?
Yes, mate.
Pahinayir mo volume, mate.
Kana, good na?
Okay, mate. Banat.
Yes, mate, I'm living in a good life.
If yes, then why? Why?
Because good life is a life with purpose, where I get to make the best everything in any cost or situation in life. I am receiving abundant blessings from above, enjoying each day that God have given me despite the challenges, obstacles, and borders ahead of me. And that is why I'm living in a good life.
Okay, mate. For the last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
Actually, I don't have any plan. I just learned to be content and trust in God's plan and God's will for me.
Okay, mate. Sana all, mate. Walay plan. Okay, next.
Pwede ako na son.
Regine
Lubat
Malones.
na ko.
Regine Malones, can you open your cam?
Ako po, mate. Lubat na, mate.
Okay, mate. Di po na ako pwede maduwa mo sabay, mate. Ikaw, next na, mate.
Yes, mate.
Okay, Regine Malones, please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Regine Pitiluna Malones from Tabuan, Bayan City.
Okay, mate. My first question, mate. Question din ni sir. Dili ako Honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes, mate.
If yes, then why?
Because I have good health, and being healthy is a reason why now I am living happy, and I am comfortable with my life together with my family and friends.
Okay, have a good, healthy lifestyle. Okay, for the last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
My plan is to do good and meaningful every day. Then continue work hard and create.
Tapot ka, mate. Ano sa to, mate? Continuing.
Ako po, mate. Muna ako, mate.
Okay, mate. Dito sa pangkatulo, mate, yung question, mate.
My plan is to do good and meaningful every day. Then continue work hard and create good future.
Okay. Thank you, mate.
Mate,
Anjo Paligsa, kindly turn on your camera, please.
mate.
Endorse ako gahapla sa inyo, apikasin to will, oh. Okay, Anjo Paligsa. Start.
Ito ang mate.
Okay, mate. Banat.
My name is Andre Kubanya Paligsa from Bonang Satan, Recitation.
Okay, mate. My first question, mate, is: are you living in a good life?
The answer, mate, is yes, I am living a good life.
If yes, then why?
I am living a good life because a good life is what everybody wants, just like me. I want a good life and normal life. I keep my family healthy, safe, and happy, supporting my goals in life. Personally thinking, having a good life is the most important quality, and happiness is the key of everything. Thank you, mate.
Okay, happiness is the key of everything. Okay, nice boy. For the last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
My plans, mate, is in order to live a good life is to focus on my studies, reaching my goals in life, and raising my family from poverty. So I have to live a good life, spreading love, peace, and help others enable too. Thank you, mate.
Okay, thank you, mate. What a beautiful answer. Next, we have anyone?
Mate,
Ha?
ako sa mate.
Kenta Franca, wala pa ka naman?
Wala pa.
Okay, honey, wait, ikaw next, wait, honey, then, next ka ni Torre Franca, kasi Ken, ganiharan ni siya ka panoktok.
Sige, go.
Ken Torre Franca, kindly open your cam. Okay, mate, introduce me. Shower, mate.
I am
Mate, pwede ka makapangita og internet nga stable nga connection, mate, kay putol-putol jud imong connection. Mag-listen si sir og identify niya sa imong answer. Okay, before while waiting kay Ken Torre Franca, Hani Mamigo, proceed. Okay,
Yung
mate.
question.
Introduce imong kagalingon, mate. Kindly introduce yourself, mate.
Okay, so, good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Sunny Jimamigo, BS Cream 1.
Okay, mate. For the first question, mate. Honestly, are you living in a good life?
Mate, usba ba, mate?
First question is, honestly, are you living in a good life?
To be honest, I can tell that I'm not totally living a good life since I still have a lot of struggles to face right now.
If no, why? Why no? Imong answer.
Mate,
Why? Why no?
My answer is no because recently I am having a lot of problems, especially about financial problems, since it is very difficult for me to go to school without any support from my parents. So that I can tell that my life right now is not totally good.
Okay, mate. The last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, kanang imuhang no nga answer karon, what is your plan para mahimo nag yes sa next nga question pohon?
So, in order for me to have a good life, first is, of course, I need to find some ways to solve my problems, find any solution so that my problems can be solved. And, of course, I will choose myself first so that my life will be peaceful and easy for me to handle. That's all.
Okay, mate. Thank you, mate. Ay sa maglibha o wala pa may necessary nga adtuan kay para napo kay audience o ako mag-answer. Audience bitaw. Okay, Kentaro Franca, ready na ka?
Okay na, mate. Madungog na, mate.
Okay, mate. Proceed, mate.
Okay, I am Ken Torre Franca from Barangay Villarreal, Bayoan City, 18 years old.
18 years old. Okay. For the first question is, honestly, are you living a good life?
I am living in a good life today.
Today ra? Kagahapon dili? Okay. If yes, then why?
Yes, now and my parents are always by my side to help me in any struggles or challenges in life. That's all.
For the last question, mate, in order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
That a good life. To have a
mate,
good
wait
future
mate.
for me.
Pwede nimo ma-close imong cam para makusog imong connection. Then, as ba tong
Okay ra.
Okay, mate, as ba tong mga answer sa ikatulo?
My plan in a good life is to focus on my study and achieve my goals, to have a good future for me and my family, and I have a step in achieving that goal. First is to start on my goal. Second is to think on how I'm gonna make that goal come true. Third is planning about my goals. Fourth is to do my goals or do it again if I fail. And last is to keep going until I succeed on my ambition or goal in life. That's all. Thank you.
Naka-number yung mate, ha? Wow. Okay, Bryce Taris. Kentaro Franca, kindly turn off your mic. Bryce?
Hello. Madunggan ra?
Yes, mate. Ipadol rin mga naong sa mouthpiece, mate, para kusog-kusog rin mo tiyong rin sa kwa. Okay, mate.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Bryce Torres. I am currently in Dumaguete right now, and I am 18 years old.
Laagan kay ka, ha? Okay. For the first question is, honestly, are you living a good life?
Yes, I believe that I am living a good life.
If yes, then why?
I truly believe that I am living a good life as of now, because for me, living a good life meant that I am happy not just today, but every day. I am very contented with my life right now. I am happy with my family, and I am also happy with myself. And that is why I truly believe I am living a good life.
Okay, for the last question, mate. In order to live more good life, what is your plan?
So my plans in order to live a good life is to first finish college and to get a successful job, and to also always follow the law and to be always kind to others. and to be always happy. Those are my plans in order to live a good life. So,
Nahubog na kas biyahe mate ay. Laag-laag ah. Okay, thank you mate. Who's next? Kasi sunod. Mana?
Ako, mate. Ako.
Asa ka mate? Asa?
Uy, nag-race na kung kamot, ha?
Okay, kindly turn on your camera mate.
Wait, sa. Kita ra ko?
Ikaw na?
Ay, dili!
Okay mate.
Ikaw na.
Okay, introduce yourself mate.
Okay, my name is Princess Jane D. Cabañas. I live in Baisan.
Okay, for the first question. Honestly, are you living in a good life?
Yes.
If yes, then why?
Because I have a parents that will take care of me, I have a food to eat every day. I admit that we don't have much money, but we can afford the small things to make us happy. That's all.
Okay, for the last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
My plans in order to live a good life is to let
Mate, naputol ka, mate. Hey, wait, marag ako ang signal minawala.
okay rin mo signal bro, siya mo yung naputol.
Oh, ay naputol ay. Itapot ko taon siya. Okay, Princess Jane Cabañas, balik na niya ko nimo. Next. Manatanan?
Oh, wait.
Asa ka, mate? Diyan mga...
Karaday, Jin Mark, Mike.
Karaday. Okay. Diyan mga Karaday, please kindly... thank you, mate. Mana. Okay. Introduce yourself, mate.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jin Mark Karaday.
For the first question, mate. Are you living in a good life?
My answer is yes.
If yes, then why?
Because honestly, I am contented. I'm contented as what I am today, or right now. Life full of joy, happiness. Also, I am honest to other people, like my friends and families. Aside from that, I am living in a good life because having opportunity to learn and to study.
Okay, mate. For the last question, mate. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
My plan in order to live a good life is to make myself successful someday because it is my biggest dream, not just for myself, my family. That's all, mate.
Putol-putol imahang answer, mate. Okay, mate. Thank you. Next.
mabalik pa ko dili na.
Mabalik.
Wala ko nat ganino.
Mabalik pagig kaya. Kay wagid nimo gito bag akong katulong atong pangutana. Okay, mate. Cabañas, please kindly open your camera. Okay. Sa kapay katulong question, mano siya. In order to live in a good life, what is your plan? Cabañas,
Pausab liyag may kilo wala.
in order to live in a good life, what is your plan?
My plan in order to live a good life is let go of the past, appreciate what I have, be self-sufficient, and the most important is make my family proud. Thank you. Mora na.
Memorize, ha? Okay. Wala na isunod? Manatanan? Ayo.
Ikaw na lang daw kayo, mate.
Ako na lang di ay.
Sige, susamaan.
Okay, ako.
Kailan po?
Oh,
Ito na lang.
kasi mangutanan ako. Ay, ako na lang. Ako yung mangutana. Ako yung mangutana. Ako na po ito bag. Sige. The first question is...
bro.
sige. Introduce ako. Introduce ako. So, good afternoon, mate. To all my classmates. To all my fellow student. My name is Almer Amalino Jr. 19 years of age. Currently living in Barangay Caranache. First question, mate. Proceed.
First question. Honestly, are you living the good life?
Yes. Definitely yes.
If so, why?
Because of efficacy. Charot. Bitaw. I'm living in a good life. It's not just about money. And it's not just about all the things that you have. It's not just about with your friends, but it's about yourself, on how you're going to embrace yourself, on how you're going to have a self-esteem on yourself, to live in a good life. It is your choice. It depends on you, on how you're going to handle yourself in order to live in a good life. So for me, this is the reason why I'm living in a good life, because I have my self with me. Of course, I have myself with me. I embrace myself. I have self-esteem, and I love myself.
So, question number 3. What are your plans in order to live a good life?
For me, my plans in order to live in a good life is to make my parents proud. Of course, to make my parents proud, of course, I'm going to finish my study first and to have a better job soon after this 4 years, and to achieve all my dreams, the dreams that I list on my bucket list, and to have also a better good life. Of course, to always be kind to others, because no matter what happens, even though you are not rich, as long as you have a good heart, then you live, and then you can live in a good life. That's all, and thank you.
Very good.
Awalay palakpak dara. Grabe. Okay, mate, kindly open your camera, mate, so that we have our